Hello, everyone, and welcome to another fun-filled week of Grumpy's Coffee Shop. So, how's everybody doing today? Art, how you doing?
Tired. Went to donate plasma today, only to find out I don't qualify because of my disability.
Yeah, they're scared that people will get short if they use your blood.
Get short. Yep.
It will cause them to shrink.
It's not that. Don't be like that. That's not fair to him. That's not what they're worried. They're worried they might get obnoxious.
Yeah.
Oh, there's that too. I never thought about that. I forgot about that disability.
Mhm.
And with that said, how are you doing, Dominic? As you sit there, eating and cracking up.
I'm cold.
Welcome to my. Yeah, I am too. It's been cold here today too.
Yeah. It is 50 degrees Fahrenheit and it feels like 42.
Oh hell, it's
Mhm.
our high was only about 47, I
Jim.
think. Today. Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. So Bill, how is it down in your part of the world?
It was warm today, but then it was chilly when I left work. Right now, it is 57 degrees.
Oh, that's kind of cool.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
cold. Florida.
That's chilly. That's winter for
That's
Florida.
chilly. That's
Yeah, that's winter weather. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
No, not sweater weather. Jesus.
Now this is where I had problems. There we go.
But I
There we go. There's Charles.
very few
Charles.
times a year I turn the AC. I don't use AC in the truck, and today was one of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Paco, how's the weather up there in Colorado right now?
Cold.
Well, on your side of the mountains.
On my side of the mountain, it's cold.
Oh, warm here. We got up to 72 today.
Oh, lucky you guys.
Wow.
We barely hit 60, but it was like in the 20s. I think it was like 26 this morning,
Yeah.
around 7 o'clock. So, and it stayed
Yeah.
pretty cold till most of the day. So, but that's all right. It's part of being in Colorado. Just stoke up the fire and warm up.
Yep.
Mhm.
So Charles, how's things going with you today, and what's the weather like down there in your part of the country?
Oh,
Or up in there,
well, we went from 0 to winter really quick.
Oh. Oh.
Oh wow.
Yeah, Mom and I mean, we knew the bad weather was coming, and we just needed a few groceries. So we went to this one place, about a half an hour drive away, and on the way back, I mean, it was raining a little bit once we got up there, on the way up and once we got up there. But then it was supposed to stop for like 2 hours or so,
Right.
and then switch over to snow. Well, the snow came in 3 hours early.
Oh crap.
We were driving down the road. My mom goes, "What's all that out there? That looks like snow." And then literally after about 5 minutes, the rain that was coming down had turned to snow. And on the way back home, about 15 minutes away from home, the temperature dropped to freezing. So, luckily this is all, paved roads and everything. And we did, make it back home and make it back in the house without incident, thank God.
Wow.
But it was just, we weren't expecting it to hit us while we were out on the road.
Mm.
And we are in full winter right now.
Yeah. Well,
Like an inch and a half of snow out on the deck.
Oh, wow.
we got Yeah, we got down to I think about 31 last night. I think we're supposed to get down to 28 tonight, and then warming back up. But I don't think we're gonna. I'm not sure if we're gonna see any 70s now or not. We may see 1 or 2 days in the 70s, but that's going to be it for the next, at least the next. We've turned the corner towards the winter now, so we're not that far off from it. So
I'm hoping for it to be 70.
This is winter week here because it was 85 for the high yesterday and the low was 71. Today the high was 72, but overnight it's going down to 43.
yeah.
And tomorrow the high is only 62.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
The low is 52, and then it goes back up to 78 for Saturday. So that was it. This is our winter this week.
Yeah, this week. Yeah, that's probably all the winter you'll have too. So, hey, let me hi to all the people in the chat here. Let me start at the top up here.
Florida.
I was nice to the guys because they somebody was whinging last week that I cheated because I said first, so I didn't put anything in the comments. Anyways, we got Jody Drone Shot. We got Bald Dawn. We have Mark. We have Brenda Sunstar. We have Bill from Coast to Coast Drones. Hello, Bill. How you
Hi,
doing?
Bill. Hi,
Hey,
brother.
Bill.
Now, and this is not a bikini coffee shop.
No.
I don't think you want to see me in a bikini.
Yeah, that's
You know?
right. Not even a Speedo.
Or a Speedo. Yeah, either one. Yeah.
Budgie smugglers.
Let's
Uh-huh.
see. We got Brian, Waypoint, New England. We got Steve Janess. Hello, Steve.
Steve.
And let's see who else we got
Bob
there.
Casey.
Is Bob Casey?
Brother
Okay, we got
Bob.
Jim's here. We got
Jim.
Jim.
we got
Joey.
Brad Nanazatic.
Joe.
And,
Ed from 204.
yeah, Ed.
Ed
Yeah,
from
I saw it.
Winnipeg.
He popped in. Yeah.
Joe.
Scrolling down, trying to get to all the names here. Jim. Let's see.
Captain
Mark
Joe.
White.
Mark R. White.
Oh, Mark. Okay. All right. Yeah,
Thomas
there's Bob
Baker.
Casey. Yep, Bob
Thomas
Casey.
Baker.
Ed and we got Captain Joe America.
Yep.
And let's see who else we got here.
Thomas
Brenda.
Baker.
Did I say hi to Brenda? Hello, Brenda. If I didn't.
Yep.
And let's see. Let me scroll down. Let's see. Mark. Yeah. Oh yeah. Thomas Baker. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it. Where it looks like we're good right now. We actually got a pretty good crowd, for the most part. Got a bit of a crowd. We've had better. We'll have, but we're just getting started. But yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, anyways, yeah, I've been 3D printing stuff all day today, and I decided yesterday I was talking to Alexis on the phone yesterday, and my phone was running down. I didn't want to go in the bedroom and put it on the charger there, so I went to plug it in, and I have this USB. I don't know, it does 200-watt charger, and so I thought, well, I'll plug it in, but the damn thing didn't work. It's like I kept plugging it in, so finally I figured out, and I noticed the light on it was off, so it's like, well, this damn thing has just died. That's it was an older. It had been. I bought it for Judy probably 6 or 7 years ago, so it was old. So I went ahead and I ordered another one, and so when I went to change it out, I started unplugging everything from the old charger, all the USB cables, and then I started tracing down because I really kind of had a mess over here when I just shoved everything out of the way so I could put in my 3D printer when I put it up, but I didn't really sort through all my cables. So I started going through my cables and all of those that I'd unplugged from this thing, and I think it held like 7. When I started pulling them, they weren't connected to anything. I had 7 plugs plugged in, and they weren't connected to a damn thing. It's like, so and fortunately, I had just finished printing a box that would hold, that you could, coil up cables and stick in. So I got a whole bunch of new because every time I turn around, I'm like, oh, I get a new USB pack, and I just use that one. And so, yeah, so.
Lloyd, I love you to death, so I mean this with all the due respect. When something doesn't light up, it might not be plugged in. I'm just saying.
Yeah, well, yeah.
I mean,
That could have been the reason the light wasn't showing, because none of it was plugged in. But anyways, I got a nice 300-watt, 320-watt charger. Now it came in today, and it does have something plugged into it. It has several things plugged into it, and it doesn't have a light on it, so I don't have to care whether it lights up or not. It's just like, but I ended up filling up this slots in there. I mean, and I kept, after I got off with Paco, I was sorting out some more stuff. I found another 4 USB cables that were plugged in, but they weren't plugged into anything. They were just like, they were plugged into another, just like, what the hell? So I got a lot more space, and it's a lot cleaner back there. I got my cables all organized now. So, and I did discover, though, because the way I had run my my XLR cable over to this, well, I laid it across this powered USB interface, it had gotten a little warm because it melted part of it. I'm lucky I didn't set this damn table on fire. Is what I'm lucky.
Oh man.
There you are.
Yeah, like friggin' idiot. Yeah, but I got it straightened out now, and I got shit organized. Well, a little more organized than usual. So yeah. AZ Drone Dude, hello.
Yeah, that's David.
David, yep.
Parker, you need to stop in Lloyd's place every so often and, just do a.
Oh, we had a conversation today.
Yeah.
Where he showed me all of the cables he found that were absolutely not hooked to anything.
Yeah.
And the things that he has connected in places that you don't leave electronics like that. But if he lived closer, I would come by and, fix things from him and stop by every once in a while and check on his setup and be like, good job, Pops. And, be on about.
What's that called? Some kind of visit? It's like, at least he's just forgetting to plug things in. He's not buying motorcycles and cars and muscles.
That's true. Yeah.
At some point in time, I'm going to have a camera system I have access to so I can watch to see what he does.
Yeah, there you go.
I think all three of my
rooms. Yeah, maybe that. Now that I said that out loud, that doesn't sound like such a great idea.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It won't be plugged in anyway.
That's something you may not want to see.
No.
But according to that hacker that
welfare visit,
$100 cash from me on the email that hacked my system. He said he saw me doing things on there, and I said, well, if I am, at least advertise for me. At my age, I need all the
for your OnlyFans site.
I need all the advertisement I can get. There's no free, there's no bad publicity, good or bad. So but anyways, no. Well, we went down a rabbit hole real quick on that, didn't we? And I'm the one who led it. That's sad.
Yeah.
But anyway, but no. And speaking of that, I have, thanks to my wonderful son and the people from AG Studios, I have something I want to play for everybody. And let me see if I can find it here. This is the new 2025 Grumpy Blogger theme song, and it has video to go with it. So.
He's got a camera older than sin. Clicks it on and the show begins. With tales of jukeboxes and black and white screens. When gas was cheap and dreams came clean. The Grumpy Blogger's got a lot to say about the good old times and the price we pay. He's grumbling loud, but you still stay, 'cause the past feels closer when he hits play. He talks about rotary phones and driving days, how coffee was coffee and food had taste. He waves his hand at the modern craze, says TikTok's just a clock that's lost its way. But under the gruff and the bitter tone, he misses a world he once called home. The Grumpy Blogger's got a lot to say about the good old times and the price we pay. He's grumbling loud, but you still stay, 'cause the past feels closer when it hits play. wink of clue that the world's still good if you find your view. The grumpy vlogger's got a lot to say about the good old times and the price we pay. He's grumbling loud, but you still stay, 'cause the past feels closer when he hits play. His play.
Oh,
And there we go.
That was
Nice.
awesome.
very nice. There is a
That's great.
typo in it.
Yeah.
We
Yeah.
saw. Yeah. Copy P right.
Yeah.
Too many P's.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that ES3 335. That's nice.
Who are those people with the camera at the beginning, towards the beginning? That
Just some video I found that. Yeah.
I
Bonnie
just
and Clyde.
like how cool that guy was. That he could put that camera up to his face without ever taking that cigarette out of his mouth.
I know. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, kind of reminded of my Uncle Clarence. He was that would have passed. That could have been. He actually did look like, but I don't know. I just grabbed it. It came with I used Power Director, which I had to reinstall, and I didn't have it installed in this system when it was in my last one, but I didn't have it. I had never installed it on this. So, but yeah, Paco. When did you give that to me? Friday?
Yeah, it was Friday.
Yeah, Friday. And then he started hounding me Saturday about.
Well, I showed it to you Friday. I gave it to you Saturday because I had to wait for the commercial use license on it to clear before we.
Yeah.
Very nice.
No, it's cool. Whose voice is that? Is that AI voice or is that your voice?
Well, that's my voice with like a southern there is a tool that I use to add
Like
that
an overdub.
Yeah, almost like an overdub. The backup vocals that are done in the choruses are actually all me. So those are all me. The guitar is me too. Actually, for the majority of that song is me and my band. And then, like with most studio stuff, you've got fill-in clips and plugins and things you use to fill in stuff. So
Great sound.
I thought it was. I really liked it. So yeah, it's
Great sound. Looks like fun.
Yep.
Yep.
Yeah. Got kind of that. I don't know. Reminded me a little bit of Leonard Skinner and Swamp Mountain style.
Yeah, it did have that feel about it.
Southern rock. That was the
Southern rock. Yeah.
was what we were going for.
Country
So,
rock.
yeah, country rock. Yeah.
Yep. No, it's awesome.
Yeah, he did a good job on it, and you've been working on it for over a year. You finally got around and got it done. So
Yeah.
So you spent the time to give yourself that raspy Southern, draw, but you didn't spend the time to color in his legs a little bit.
Yeah, there you go.
I didn't do the video. He added
It was all me. Sorry.
I made him a song and sent it to him, and then he added a video to it, which I kind of expected he would do anyways. But no, I added the song, and I added the Southern thing to it because the first two versions I did, I was having problem mixing certain things in with my vocals. And when I finally got it the way I liked it, I was like, well, I just don't necessarily match the song that much. And I got a new toy that, I hadn't played with that allows me to like overlay a style on top of your singing. So I overlaid a style on top of it. And after a couple attempts, I found one that didn't take what I could still sing that song live and almost same the sound. Same the sound as, have the same sound as the guy. Just, I don't have the draw. I'd have to work on the little bit.
He doesn't speak hillbilly.
I don't speak hillbilly, but I wanted that in there because it sounded more like Dad's does. So,
sounded hillbilly like me. Yeah, I know.
But it came out better than I thought it was going to be honest. So
Yeah, but
fun project.
Sounded as professional as can be. Sounded great.
yeah. Well, he's been doing. You've been doing audio mastering for years. How long you been doing it?
Mastering and mixing for 10 years.
10 years, yeah.
10 years. audio recording stuff for probably 25 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So I work a lot of the soundboards and sound systems around here for events and stuff. I've got a couple of guys that I fill in for. And so, yeah, but now with the new tool, the nice thing is stuff like that. You used to have to pay somebody if you wanted a final master rendition of something that you could like put on what we call radio play. You could get,
Yeah.
which is basically what that version is almost radio play. But now, thanks to the wonderful world of AI, like I think Dominic and I were talking the last time around, you can use AI as an assisting tool. Not that kind of AI. For the proper use of AI, as I always say,
The proper use.
that's how you use
It was all his tracks that were recorded, and all he did was use.
Yeah, you just use it to smooth it over a bit.
Yes,
He just
exactly.
used an
And a
engineering
couple of
program is what it come down to.
and a couple of fill-ins. There were some things that I wanted to layer out a little differently, and so that was nice to have that. But the mastering part is usually what takes the longest. I'd say a good track could take me a couple hours, 2-3 hours to sit there and master,
Right.
put all the instruments in different groups, and then master the levels, and then create a final level. And
Yeah, but see, when I'm mastering, it only takes me about
Yeah.
2-3 minutes.
Yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
30 seconds. You know,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, it takes longer now.
Yeah, but with some of the nice tools that are out there, you can actually have it. You set up your mix, and then you set up your mix groups for each set of instruments or whatever, and then you can have it go through and do the final mastering for you. And saves you a lot of time. It saves me a lot of time to get a lot more songs out a little bit faster. So
yeah, but
Yep.
so it's not Chat GPT.
no,
Close enough.
I don't think Chat GPT could put something out like that, or at least not yet. Give it another 5 more years.
No. Galaxy AI has like 3,000 tools, which is cool. And I use maybe a handful, you know?
You probably should use 2 handfuls because your stuff
Yeah.
sounds like shit most of the time. So maybe two handfuls the next time.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a lot of good AI stuff out there if it's used properly. There's a lot of AI stuff out there that isn't used properly. In this case, the AI use is specifically made to work with my Studio One software that we record everything in.
Yeah, which is the same
Right.
studio software I have.
Yeah, the same thing you just recently got. So
Yeah.
and I've been mastering in there for a while. It certainly does cut the time down. And as you on that particular track, it really does a really nice job of bringing the levels and cleaning everything up really well. So
Yeah.
I
was having,
timing that I didn't have right too, which I like that. So
and what I'm going to do is then I'm because the way he segmented it is I can take snippets of it and use for the intro and the outro to the show. And I can now when I put that video up, the first one he called and says, well, he called me and said, well, there's like 5 seconds on the end that are missing. And it was the last little riff at the very end. So I went back in and I brought up the video and I saw that, well, shit, I'd done some cutting and pasting there and I must have not gotten everything in there like I should have. So I just went ahead and laid the old track, or I downloaded the fresh, because we have a server that we have access to. It's his server and I have access to it. So I went in there and re-downloaded the MP3, laid it back into my video down below. Then I muted the old track, the one that was flawed. I muted it. And once I played it through and everything was there like it was supposed to be, and I could actually see what was missing. So then I deleted the old track and then moved the new track, the correct one, up back to its proper position. What I forgot to do was because I put it up to replace the other one. I forgot to unmute it, and then I uploaded it. And he says, he calls me up and says, well, you didn't like the music? He says, there's no sound. Oh shit, I knew exactly what I did. So I had to go back in there and unmute that track, and then re-up,
Hmm.
render it again and upload it again. So,
Mhm.
and
Yeah, you cut off the best part where the snare and the guitar lined up right at the ending to do the end of the song. My drummer fought with me for a week to get that right. So
yeah, and on top of that, while I was doing it, he says, "Well, make sure that so I know which one it is. Make sure you delete the old one, the flawed ones, and so we'll get it cleared out." So I did the first. And he said, "Do it right now." He said, "Do it sooner rather than later." So I went ahead and deleted it, and then I realized, oh shit, I deleted the MP3 soundtrack file, not the video file. But fortunately, I just downloaded and I loaded it back up. So it's like. So yeah, I was having all sorts of technical errors with myself today. So
Hmm.
James Cameron, he is not.
no.
Well, today is the anniversary of the sinking of the Edmund Fitzgerald.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
November 10.
Yeah,
November
and
10th. Yeah.
something else. I want to. Tomorrow's Veterans Day, and I want to thank all of my friends and family that has served in the military over the years, and say thank you to all the veterans out there.
Mm.
And just remember them tomorrow. So,
Yep.
uh,
Well, it's today here.
it's today there. Yeah, that's right. It is. So yeah, you're already. So the 11th month on the 11th day on the 11th hour is when the armistice was signed at the end of World
Yep.
War.
And that was
Precisely
an hour and a
was
half
signed
ago.
at the end of World War One.
Yep.
I
It was a great
observed
war.
it. I observed that minute silence, and that was an
Oh,
hour
did
and
you?
a half ago. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Now, when is Anzac Day?
25th of April.
25th of April. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. And that's when they remember the Battle of Gallipoli, right?
Yep.
Okay. Yeah.
25 April 1914.
Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah, and it's sad that they've slowly been getting away from that in Australia because I always thought that was neat that you guys were still remembering something as momentous in your history as Anzac Day or as
Mm.
Gallipoli.
Hmm.
Yeah, and this isn't a political show, so I won't really go into it.
I know, yeah. But it is sad that that's what I always admired about the British as well as the Australians is they really and we've gotten away from it in our younger generations don't know what you know
Our
uh
younger generation doesn't anything. If you ask them what date did September 11th occur on, they couldn't answer you.
Yeah.
Mm.
yeah a lot of them exactly or VE Day or VJ Day or
Well, forget that.
uh
A lot of people don't.
yeah yeah so yeah
Yep.
but life moves on. But yeah
Mhm.
anyways, I hope everybody enjoys that, and I will be posting that video up on the site but starting next week I'll be using parts of it for my intro and for my outro.
Yeah,
So I'm
good.
going to make a obviously I'm not going to have a 3-minute intro and a 3-minute outro. That's it.
No.
Yeah.
No.
Although I will have one longer than 17 seconds because that's what I have to have in order. So we're not hung up at the end going, as the
Huh?
camera comes back to us at the last second. So yeah. But
And we have all those
Yeah.
surprise
yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Yeah, we're getting better.
little
It's like, okay,
headlights.
everybody freeze. Yeah. So
Mhm.
anyway, but yeah. So I'm not going to be on real late tonight. I'm going to finish. I'm going to do an hour show, but I'm because I got tomorrow. Yeah, I got to get up and go to Tulsa and go see my drug dealer, my doctor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get your prescription of tricoxicin.
Yeah. Well, yeah. No, that's only you're the one that likes that, not me. Sorry.
No.
But yeah. You're the right height too, but anyway, that's
Yeah.
another story.
Well, for you, it's trinoacidol. Yeah.
Well, that's pretty much it. Yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
But no, I got to go see my pain management doctor. It's like
Oh, pain
just
management.
another way for the friggin' insurance to hit me for another 30
Right.
bucks, you know, because they're a specialist. Like my friggin' doctor
Oh,
can't do
boy.
this. How the hell
Let's,
do that? You know.
let's give them a title. Oh, pain management.
Well, that's it. And then they get to charge you 30 bucks out of
Yeah,
pocket.
there you go.
Like,
Yeah.
Euphemisms.
We used to
Yeah.
call that your doctor. Oh no.
Yeah, well, my
No
doctor
longer.
doesn't.
No. You're
My
not allowed
doctor
to
doesn't
call
want to
it
be
by
bothered.
names like that. You can't
Yeah.
have simple, direct language anymore. You've
I
got
know.
to. It's got to be a flowery word salad.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Well, and on top of that, my regular doctor and my doctor of the doctor that retired, he actually went to school and got trained in this stuff and actually,
Mhm.
expanded his practice. But this little perp that I have for a
Person.
doctor now is my regular my general practitioner.
Yeah.
I don't know why in the hell. Well, I don't even go see him. I go see the nurse practitioner or the or the
PA,
yeah,
physician's assistant.
but yeah, the PA, because I get more out of I get more out of them than I do out of him. He's just like,
Hey, Johnny.
oh, okay. Oh, some Johnny here. I didn't see the chat.
Johnny
Yeah,
Drumfly.
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Hey, Johnny.
Good evening,
Yeah,
sir.
Koshat was here a little while ago.
Oh, okay.
Well,
Yeah, missed him.
yeah. Sorry, I missed that. Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah. We've doubled since we started, so that's good. We're up to
Yeah,
16
that's
now. So
good.
we started with 8. We're now at 6. Well, we just lost 2, so I spoke too soon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but pills and more pills. That's it, Brenda. You got it. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, pain management Friday. Yeah,
Yeah, there
I,
you go.
and it's just some of the ridiculous, and what's really irritating is people like my daughter, who's a drug addict. She can get this shit left and right, and then sell half of it. How she gets by with it, I don't know, but. Anyways, I'd be scared to sell anything. It'd be my luck. I'd be the one person that, oh yeah, look at that old man over there. He's selling. He's a drug dealer. So,
Yeah,
boom.
there you go. Mm-hmm.
And that would be hell explaining that to James. Dad, why am I having to come pick you up at jail? Actually, he would pick me up. He said,
Yep.
call me when you get out.
Well, at least you're not in central Pennsylvania. Yeah.
What?
Where the cartels are running rampant.
Oh,
Hey.
that's people might not
Not
know.
even funny, Art.
Yeah, and people might not even know what you're talking about. First of all,
Yeah, if you're
Yeah,
going to make a joke, at
Yeah,
least
it's
particularly
kind of
funny. People are
And
dying.
at least be topical.
yeah, and it wasn't. And yeah,
People are dying. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
I try not to.
let's make a joke about that. Yeah.
Yeah, people are dying.
So,
Mhm.
and unfortunately, yeah. But anyways, yeah. So I got to go deal with that tomorrow, and
You guys put too much effort into it. I'm doing pain management right now.
yeah, I know, right?
Self medicating.
Well, the good thing is
Oh,
my Action 5 Pro ended up with a
ooh, a little crack in it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
ooh.
remember you
actually,
telling me
that's
that.
just
Yeah.
a little bit of it, but it's pretty well all the way across the screen. That's
Oh,
the
boy.
major part of it. Yeah. So
So we were talking
Anyway.
about drugs, and you thought about crack. Is that what you brought?
that was it. Yeah, that was it. I was talking about drugs. What I was going to
Yeah,
say
like-
is tomorrow when I go to see my doctor, I'm going to stop off because the other day I got this happened when I came back from I think from Colorado. It was in my bag and it got banged around too much. Anyways, so I happen to remember I'd bought it from Best Buy and I thought I'd bought insurance on it. I sure as hell did. So I
Yes.
typed in there, what can we do for you? And I told them what the item was. Bring it back to the store and we'll give you a new one. So
Awesome.
After I get through it,
There you go.
yeah. So all I got to do is take it to Best Buy tomorrow, and they're going to give me another one of these. So
Be sure to take the card out.
oh, I did. Yeah, I already did. Yeah.
That's good.
Matter of fact, I had to start. I thought it was be sure to take the car. Well, what in the hell would you think I was going to be doing? I'm not running on my feet all the way to
Could be
Tulsa. But
walking.
you said card. Yeah, card.
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 Yeah. SD.
D. Yeah, yeah. The SD card. Yeah, I've already done that. So,
Card.
but I had to. Yeah. So, but I had to look and find. I couldn't find any of the accessories that went with them. I'm going.
Ooh.
You know, what the hell did I do with all that stuff? And I finally found it last night. But it's, it's like so because I had a different door on here so that I could add attachments to the side. It's a cold shoe for the side. So, anyways, so I'll get that done tomorrow. I just won't take any extra money with me because if I go into Best Buy and I've got any extra money, I'm scared.
Yeah, we know what you're going to buy.
Yeah, I'll probably buy another damn printer. Is what it is.
That's shiny thing. Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that. Ooh, I need
Yeah.
a new TV. There we go.
No, I don't need I don't even watch my TV. Hell, I got TV in there. I got 3 TVs in this house, and I haven't turned any one of them on in the last year.
I got better one. I get TVs in every room, and I've got a spare one in a box just in case.
Yeah. Yeah.
Good idea.
Yeah. No, it wasn't intentional. It's because warranty. One of them died due to a warranty. In the meantime, while we're waiting to get it, I bought another one. So, so now that's a spare.
That's a spare. Yeah, in case it happens. Yeah.
Well, when you buy the super cheap 50 inches,
Oh yeah, those things. Yeah.
they break. You get on the you don't cry too much because they don't cost.
Right.
It's funny. I've been in Best Buy 2 days in a row. It's funny that you're bringing up Best Buy. I almost never go there. That's why I bought the coffee maker for my wife. It was in Best Buy. And then today I had to go to Best Buy because I was trying to fix. Remember the dartboard? I told you I was putting a second dartboard.
Oh,
Right.
Yeah. Well, we still haven't got it to work right, and I was suspected the hard drive in it because every so often it would run the program, and then it would. I actually played a game once, and then it would freeze. Just kept freezing. So this thing was in Vero. Vero, they still allow smoking in that bar.
Ooh.
Wow. It was like that grandfathered in or something. I don't even know how to.
Yeah.
But the inside of that thing, I have never seen. It is just horrifying. And so now I took the fan out, cleaned it out. The CPU fan, cleaned the fins out. Got it. Thinking maybe it's overheating. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's not. Well, it's especially not now because it's clean, and the fan still works, which really surprised me because this thing's not new. The hard drive that's in it is 11 years old. So I don't know, that's a pretty good shot. Maybe that's it. It's not it. I went to Best Buy and I got they had because I don't need a big one. I got a 500 meg or 500 gig. 500 gigabytes drive, and it's a 870 Samsung, which is a nice drive, and it was $60. So
Wow.
Yeah. Best Buy's great, but the pricing usually is just retail. So I picked that up, and then but the thing is Linux. I was like, I got a copy of bootable Linux drive. I was like, I don't have anything running Linux on it. How am I going to do this? I did a little research, and you're able to just copy it with the right software. What did I get? I forget. I bought it because I've done this so many times. And I was going to grab my laptop, and I wasn't going to come to the house and do it how I usually do it. And now I could do this on the road. You need me to fix your drive? You need a new drive? Gotcha. I was going to buy because $11.99 was a pretty damn good deal to go from USB-C to a SATA connector.
Yeah,
it's cheap. So I was going to buy 2, but I only have one USB-C on my laptop. So I was going to buy an adapter. They didn't have an adapter. It's like, oh, fuck, what am I going to do? And they had this cool little thing. What's it?
Yeah. Oh, please show us.
This is it was $50. So
is it a little
more? Huh?
Is it like a cloning device?
Is it what?
Is it like a drive cloning device?
It's not. It wasn't marketed as that. In fact, I was a little concerned that maybe it wouldn't work like that. I'll show you.
Yes,
It's like
please
that.
do.
Yeah.
What did I do with
So
it? What the hell did I do with it? Oh, wait. Here it is. Yeah, I just picked this up. Insignia, so you know it's quality.
Yep.
Best Buy brand, Insignia.
oh
Yeah.
yeah. You know.
Yeah, and you could pop.
I had one of those. Yeah.
Yeah, it works good.
Yeah, they're great.
You could, as long as you're SATA, you could do a full size or 3.5, either or two or two of each or whatever. And but I didn't. Is this thing? Because they only, if you read this, it's all about extra storage. You know, which I don't know why you'd go through all this.
You could use it as a double storage or whatever,
Mhm.
but it's also got a cloning feature on it. So you shove 2 drives in it, and you can have it mirror the drive.
I had to get my own software.
Oh, did you?
Yeah.
Oh, mine came with software that
Yeah,
had.
no, this thing just tells you that it reads 2 hard drives simultaneously, which also made me concerned. Was it going to give it 1 drive letter, so I wouldn't be able to copy? I didn't know if it was even going to work, so I read the reviews, and some of the reviews said, "Oh yeah, I used it for that. Worked great." It's like, okay, thank you. And yeah, no, I bought the software. Put it on my laptop. It's on. It's on sale. It's on sale. 70% off.
Good news. Yeah.
$47. Something Pro. I don't know. Drive Copy Pro. Whatever.
As long as it works, it's cloning software.
EaseUS. EASEUS, which is a company I've used software from for years. So it's a legitimate company.
Yeah.
But these don't show up in your file. I mean, they don't show up when you plug them in. But I ran the software. There they were, and it was really very simple. I just
You plug your Linux drive in, put the other one in, tell the software to copy it.
Boom.
Which is the destination drive. Make sure you pick the right one.
Yeah.
Because you just lose everything.
Yeah.
And it only took maybe 10, 15 minutes, copied the whole thing, stuck it in, didn't fix the problem. I'm not sure, because it's a boot drive. I'm not sure if this copied properly as far as that's concerned. Legacy with MBR, because it's Linux. I mean, there's a lot of decisions when you're thinking about it, because I don't know how these guys set their stuff up for this machine. You know what I mean?
Right.
And but anyway, it wasn't me, because for the hell of it, we decided to take that brand new drive and stick it in the working one, and it worked. So the drive's fine.
So the drive's fine. Something
As a
else.
matter of fact, I left it in there because that made that thing so much faster. I mean, the software comes right up.
The drive's newer, right, and faster. Yeah.
Well, it's a solid state drive. What was in there was an 11-year-old 2.5-inch platter drive.
Yeah.
Western Digital. So I was thinking maybe there's errors made as well. So apparently there's nothing wrong with it. Or maybe it's more than one thing. I don't know, but I mean, the software wouldn't even run. And I'm thinking, Ubuntu's not even coming up. You just get the little Ubuntu little label, and that's not even coming up. Oh man, I guess it's just a bad copy. And that's why I decided to try that, and it worked fine. We left it in there. So now we got to figure it out. It's not a heating issue. It's not that, but it's still full of tar and dirt and areas I didn't clean. So when I have time, we're going to do like everybody does. I'm going to do process of elimination. Because I have an identical machine that works sitting right next to it.
Yeah. So is the drive booting up and everything's fine? It's just not displaying on the screen.
Well,
that's the question. That's the problem.
I don't know. It recognizes it. I don't know if it's not booting up. I mean,
does the screen display anything at all? Is it an issue with?
Sure.
Oh, okay.
No, you see the ASRock. What do you call it? Come up on the screen, and a logo come up on the screen, and then you see it. Your typical. BIOS, blah blah blah. It comes up, and then you just get a dark screen. It's not working. But then I took it and I put it in the other machine, and it works great. So, anyway,
turn it on and turn it off again.
Clearly not it, huh?
You turn it on and turn it off again.
Yeah, I tried that. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you plug it in? Said Brian.
So I'm just we have 2 identical machines. We got a couple of cards in this thing. There's a USB card. There's this whacked out card that has all kinds of shit on it that I don't even know what it's for. So I'm going to swap them one at a time until the problem goes away, and then we'll figure it out. And,
Process of elimination.
And it may be none of them. It may just be that maybe where the RAM, even though the RAM was presenting, because I went into BIOS with it. I plugged a regular keyboard into it and went into BIOS and checked everything out, make sure everything was being recognized. The RAM's being recognized, so is the card. It actually had the right time and date. Well, I had the right date. The time was a little off. And I did all that. So, but I don't know. I just don't know why it won't give me a screen. So, and the screen works. I mean, it's pretty simple.
Yeah, Brenda.
If it's just a USB card, that's pretty cool. I mean, you can buy them for a song.
Yeah, that's fairly cheap.
But like I said, it might just be that something is just not connecting properly.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. Because I mess around in it and all of a sudden it'll work and then it stops working. So, and I didn't do anything. So we'll see. But swapping everything in and out will cause me to clean the contacts,
Yeah.
And get some electronics cleaner and work in there a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
It was so we'll get it going. That's the goal. I'll have 2 of them for you guys when you come down to Florida.
Yep. Well, cool.
Yeah, I did that.
Yeah. I had to laugh when Brian put up there, did you plug it in? Because Paco and I had this big conversation about stuff like that today anyway. So, yeah.
Well, that's why he said it, because we were talking about your power supply earlier.
Right, exactly. Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That was
welfare visit.
Yeah.
Welfare
visit. Yeah, I know.
Sorry, you didn't hear that.
I didn't know. I didn't hear. Yeah, my hearing aids were out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I
have, and I have hearing aids. I just don't know where the hell I put them. I know I ain't sitting on them, so it's not that. So,
yeah.
How can you be so sure? Why? What are you sitting on that you know that you're not sitting on? That's
true.
A really odd thing to say. What's going on down there that you know?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why they want to. Maybe
that's why.
That's why that's why the color guard showed up something. Maybe that's what that's all about. That's where the hell I put them.
Can't hear himself talking out his ass, so he knows that it can't.
Yeah.
Oh,
sorry, Dad. I'm sorry. My apologies.
Hey, get him in while you can, son. Get him in while you can.
Oh,
I'll be up next year. You'll be
Fair
healthy. Yeah.
Fair enough.
What's up with
No,
Brenda?
you're not, Brenda. You're being honest.
Are you been drinking? What's going on? 13's good. Wait, maybe Lloyd should shut down only 13 watching. LOL. I'm being an A star.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you being an A star? What's going on? Huh? Having a little Irish.
I think she was being. Yeah. No, she wasn't.
Oh, she's hitting up those pain meds again. That's what's going on.
Yeah.
You got to use up what you got before Friday. I know how that works.
Yeah. That's it. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So I had a productive day. At least I got my table cleaned off, so I actually have space should another one of these printers fall into my cart while I'm up there, because they're on sale. I'll have place for it. So
cool.
Yes, I'm really getting. There's some prints I want to do, but when I look at them, it's like 33 hours. Are you shitting me? I'm not spending 33 hours.
What do you mean spending? What do you think? What do you got to crank it? I mean, are you? What,
Yeah, I know.
What exactly is going on that
He watches
your printer run for 33 hours? I don't understand.
Yeah, and I ignore it and go to bed anyway. So it's
Well,
usually,
what is it? It's not like it's a foot pump or something. Yeah. Go to
and
bed.
and this one, knock on wood. I haven't. I've only had a few failures on it, and once I figured out what that problem was, I quit having any. So,
well, if it starts making spaghetti, will it shut itself? I mean, mine won't shut off or anything. It just keep making it.
yeah, no, if it starts doing that, it will.
No, not real spaghetti. My wife's walking by. You got spaghetti? No. Not real. You want to say hi? Hi. Oh, that's it. Hi.
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 Hello.
I get off the phone. Joe, you've been on the phone since I got home. I got home at like 6:30.
Well, I make a steak, right?
Well, I saw it after I heated the food up. She made a couple
Yeah.
of steaks. I'll have that later.
Yeah.
You can have it tomorrow.
I can have it tomorrow. Thank
Oh,
you.
you can have
Yeah.
it.
Siggy.
I can have it tomorrow. We're going to dinner tomorrow for your birthday.
Oh, you know what? Tomorrow I work, right?
No, I didn't. Why are you working on Tuesday?
It's Veterans Day. I had to pick people.
Because it's Veterans Day.
Uh,
You get all dressed up too. She puts like a military-ish stuff.
Right, right, yeah, yeah.
I'm off like.
So we're not going to go to dinner later?
Maybe later on, but
That means no.
But
It's like being married to your mother. Maybe later on.
Yeah.
5 o'clock. I had that.
You're gonna reach over there and smack you, Bill.
Alexis, hello.
What injection?
My influenza.
You're getting a flu shot.
Influenza.
Well, influenza is flu. You're getting a flu shot tomorrow. We're not going to eat.
5 o'clock.
That's it. I'll eat the steak tomorrow. That's good. All right. She broiled a couple of New York strips sitting in the fridge. We were supposed to go to dinner for her birthday was yesterday.
Right, right, yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. She doesn't care. She's the easiest. You don't have to do anything. You know?
Yeah. You got lucky with her. You got lucky with her.
Got Alexis in the chat.
Yes. Hello, Alexis.
That's good, Matt.
Yeah.
Hello, Alexis.
And Alexis is still the same length that I sent you last week, so it hasn't changed. But yeah.
Like I said, I'm drinking coffee.
Since you just got in from work.
From the new coffee maker I made her.
Yeah. Cool.
I got her, I'm sorry, at Best Buy.
Yeah, yeah.
By the way, with the coffee grinder. I was talking to you guys about it, but they didn't hear it.
Yeah, that's true. They
like
did.
that screen's over there. It's kind of cool. It grinds the beans to the right amount. You push the button, grinds the beans, makes the coffee. It just puts it in. Yeah, I like it.
What brand was that?
I don't fucking know. Bella Pro.
That's right.
That was
Bella Pro.
Bella Pro.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bella Pro. Yeah.
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 Like
Yeah.
Bella Lugosi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except the professional neck biter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it make it a coarse ground, or can you adjust the ground? No, it just okay. You can't make it like a powder, like.
No, if I wanted to do that, I mean, I have a coffee grinder that you can with settings like that.
Okay.
You got to get it out. You got to put the coffee grinder in. You got to.
Yeah.
And we just stopped doing it. But now with the coffee's just sitting on top of the coffee maker, push the button.
Yeah, it's ready to go.
The
Yeah.
coffee comes out. So,
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, no, it's a coarse ground. It's just a. It works.
Look, cool.
It probably grinds it to whatever works best for that particular coffee maker. You know, 'cause
Exactly. Yeah.
they're all a little bit different. So
Sure, you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, it's got three. Like I said, I was telling you guys, it's got three different settings. It's got regular. Well, it doesn't say regular. It says nothing. But anyway, we got the regular. Then it's got bold, and then it's got ice cold. And I put it on 16 ounces. You know, to put decent amount of coffee in this because it's a single cup maker. But you can go up to 16 ounces. That's at least a couple of cups. But actually, three based.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have to add water to it each time for each cup, or
No, it's got a reservoir in the back. Holds about holds a half a gallon.
it's a lot like the one I have. It sounds like so.
oh, okay.
It does. It has all of that too, and I like 16. To me, a 16-ounce cup of coffee is your morning cup of coffee.
That's what
I love coffee. I drink a lot. Me and my wife drink coffee all day long. So
Yeah, I do too. I'm the same.
Well, I was going to
way.
hear something else, and I was at the Best Buy, and I couldn't find. I was looking for a little refrigerator to put in because we used to have a little fridge back there, so ice water. She keep her candy in it, keep it away from me.
Right.
You know, makeup. People put makeup in the cooler. You know, but it was way in the corner of the store, so I didn't quite make it there. And then I saw all these beautiful, $2,000 coffee makers and $50. I wasn't going to spend that kind of money either, but this was like. Supposedly $150, and it was on sale for $80. So I'll do
Right.
that.
Yeah.
Save me some money. I'll do that.
that's a good.
And
deal.
it'll get used too, because we have coffee in the morning.
Well, you thought it would be used.
Well, she tries to use it. Just
Right, yeah,
pushing a button twice is apparently.
Yeah, there you go.
It's a 3-month learning curve. She'll
It's a
get it.
complicated issue.
Yeah, but again, it requires her actually listening to what I'm saying when I'm showing it.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've been married 5 times. That's why I said the 3-month learning curve.
5 times. Your learning curve is a little longer than 3 months.
Yeah.
But mine's is learning curve. That's
Are you married now to the 5th one?
Yeah. Yes.
Oh,
I
yeah.
am.
You
And
got it
she's
right.
I told him if he loses this one, he's out, but I'm keeping her.
He's got to pack it in.
Yeah.
Boy, that's
Honestly, I wouldn't blame him too. I would take her over me as well. She's a sweetheart, so she's the best
Yeah.
in the world. So,
Mhm.
and she cooks good. So,
well, you tried enough. You tried all the rest. Now you got like the pizza box.
you got to learn from your mistakes. Everything's a growing experience in life.
Took me 3 times.
I'm slower than
Yeah,
others.
yeah. Judy was my third, so
This is my 3rd wife. We've been together almost 26. Wait,
Yeah.
no, it is 26 years. It was 26 this past summer.
Good catch.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I know.
Mm.
Actually, I'm better remembering that stuff than she is. Again, she's like a guy,
Mhm.
Mhm.
except she's tiny and really, really feminine. She likes me to drive. Like she's like old fashioned like that. You drive. She doesn't even want to drive. She doesn't even think about it. No, you drive. So it's the kind of girl she is. She's still really in charge, though. Don't let anybody kid you.
I don't know if that's the right link or not.
It's usually the case.
Which is fine. I'm good with that.
Anyway,
Hi,
that's
Philip.
Hey, Philip.
Hey, Philip, you're still lurking. Okay, good.
Mm.
All right, good. So yeah.
I'm good, thank you.
So yeah. What other exciting things? That's pretty much what I've done today is printing off a bunch of crap that I needed to organize this crap, that I got. So yeah, but
And by the way, that's not all I got my wife. I got her this.
well, yeah.
Her expensive perfume. I got that. And I got her a jade bracelet because she's
Okay, Jim.
superstitious. She thinks
Right, Jim.
jade sucks off all the bad luck. Apparently.
Mm.
Right.
Have a good night, Jim. Yeah, she
Have a
said,
good-
if you
yeah.
ever have jade and she'll wear it and eventually starts to turn dark and it'll even crack. He said, once that happens, you get rid of it, you get another one because it's already sucked up all the bad demons, I guess, all the bad luck.
Mm.
That's her thinking. So now she wear it on her wrist. So anything jade.
Oh,
luck
that's good.
down. Yeah.
Yeah, that's good, Brenda.
He's a saint. Yeah, 35
Oh.
years. There you go.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's
You know,
good.
anymore. God, 20 is becoming the milestone for a lot of people. There's not that many that make it to 20 years anymore.
Mm.
Well, my first one wasn't even a year. I mean, we lived together 6 months. We were married 6 months, but I was 19.
Yeah.
And then the second one was 13 years.
My second one was just under a year and a half, about 17 months. First one was, I think we were married. Paco's mom. I was married to her 4 years, but we dated. We'd been together for, through in high school. We got married in high school for that matter. But yeah. Yeah, we were young, and we both ended up growing, and things happen. When you get married young,
Yeah, it's true.
and wasn't anybody's fault necessarily. It just happened. So
No, it was my fault.
oh, it's your
Yeah, it was my. Everything was my fault.
Yeah.
What are you? That's
well,
how you,
that's true. Yeah,
that's how you stay married. It's my fault.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Mhm. Yeah. Yes, dear. Yes, dear.
You know what?
Well-
You're right. I didn't think of it that way. You're right. That makes sense. That makes sense to me now. It was the coffee maker's fault.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Right. It was a company's fault. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, oops. I think Alexis has joined.
Oh.
I had 2 years, 2 years, 15 years, 2 years, and now 6 years. So,
Mm.
but I was
Wow.
pretty young my first 2. So,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Wow. You know, there's a thing called a girlfriend. You can do that. You know, you can, yeah.
Yeah, if I started adding those in there, then this would be a longer conversation. And my wife's sitting over here, so I'll just be nice.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. You don't have to marry. I'm just saying.
No, that's true. That's true. I also didn't. Yeah, I didn't have to have 10 kids, but I did. So
Oh,
a lot of things I didn't have to do, but I was a slow learner.
oh my gosh.
So you rode the little yellow bus.
Yeah, he rode the short bus. Yeah.
Yeah.
When it came to relationships, anyways.
Yeah.
My
I
wife
still just shake my head at 10 kids. It's like, oh my God, you know. What the hell is wrong with you, boy?
They're your grandbabies, man.
Yeah.
What? But still, you know, hell, he's provided is just by himself has provided as many grandkids as I have on all the others tied together. You know, like shit.
Well, he's an overachiever. What can I tell you?
Yeah, he is. Yeah, he is. Yeah.
Go forth and multiply, he said. So.
Yeah,
That's
boy,
right.
he did too. Yeah.
Be fruity and multiply. That's what they say. I don't know how that goes together though.
But I tell you what, though, it's helping carry on the
You
Minden
know what I
Hall
mean? It seems
name.
contradictory. See, Paco knows what I'm saying. Sorry.
Yeah, the legacy's alive and well on the Mendenhall side. So 7 boys. So
Wow.
Yeah. And Pat's got 2, so that's 9 boys right there, and that was
He's only got 2. You got to tell him to get on it, man.
not
His
at
brother-
this age. It's a
his
little.
brother's
That's a
got
little
10.
much.
I'm sorry, what?
Not at this age. That's a bit much. So
yeah.
Yeah, I told my brother he kept having kids. He was like, "You're nuts. You're nuts." He was like in his 50s and he was having babies. Like, you're crazy. You're out of your mind. You know, but they're happy. I don't know. I'm questioning whether I'd ever have another dog. You know? You know, when these girls are gone, I think that's it. You know.
Yeah.
I still have an 8-year-old and a 6-year-old at home. So the rest of the majority of my kids are teenagers or adults. Majority of them are adults. So
How old are you?
I'm 50.
56, 12, 62. Not too bad.
Yeah.
You know, when they're 18, getting out of school, you'll be 62. You'll still be working. I'm just saying when you're going to be like people are going to be like 75. You know.
Yeah.
And the kids in high school. You know.
Oh yeah.
You know, it's just
Yeah. No.
Paco's grandfather on his dad's side, or on his mom's side, not on his dad, on his mom's side, Grandpa Brown. He was 22 out of 23 kids.
Yeah.
Wow.
And when he was born, his dad was 73.
Oh. Kind of like Chelsea
And
Grammer.
he still had another one after that, you know.
Yep.
22 or 23 kids. It's like, oh my God.
Yeah, and he lived to 90 something, I think.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
he's still around for the majority of.
I don't think all the wives did. I think he had. I think a couple of them died off. You know, I think he killed them off in childbirth. You know.
No, and he had whatever it was, like 11 kids with one wife and 12 with the other. However that.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
Yeah. That's an overachiever, Bill. That's an overachiever.
Yeah.
Well, my great grandfather, on my mother's side, he had 33 kids.
Whoa.
And 3 wives. You know, and the problem is he never divorced any of them. He just left them and went and married somebody else.
Did you see what Brenda said?
What?
She got the amount of years wrong.
Oh.
43 years. She said 35 originally.
Oh yeah, I was thinking she said 35. I was thinking they'd been married close to the same amount of time that Judy and I.
Well, I was just thinking maybe she's shaving years off her age.
Yeah.
People. So you can't say you're 58 and then say you've been married for 45 years.
Yeah.
Just saying,
So. How you doing, Alexis?
Hello.
Tired, long day. Good,
Love you, long day.
after I mailed that to you, I continued driving and just got
Right? Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah. It's
got a lot of
actually,
interesting people though.
yeah, I'm gonna be on here for just a little while longer, and then I'm gonna get off because I gotta get up and around tomorrow and head to Tulsa. So
Mm.
yeah, that's always a long day. It's an hour drive up and a
Mhm.
couple hours hanging around up there, and another hour drive back. So, but yeah. So
You know what's cool about this thing?
what's that?
This double drive thing.
Oh,
It makes toast. You put
There you go. Mhm.
yeah, there you go. It looks just like a toaster, man.
Or
all I have to do
bagels.
is toast up some English muffins. This would be a perfect device.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bagels in there and some
And Mark, I know they're not actually English. God, he's going to correct me now. Those aren't English muffins. He's going to go on and on.
Right. Yeah.
No, we know they're not actually English muffins because they taste good.
yeah.
Can't possibly be British
Yeah.
food.
Yeah. I don't know what he's complaining. I mean, they like spotted dick, so it's like,
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
yeah, for dessert. So it's like,
Yeah.
yeah, okay,
Mhm.
well, whatever.
Mm.
Wah.
Yeah, I know, right? That's
Oh, look at that
Mhm.
cute little dog.
oh, is that which one is
Get
that?
along.
That's that Raven?
No, this is Jenny.
Oh, Jenny.
Mm.
Hi, Jenny. Good girl.
Hi, Jenny.
Raven is Raven. Mama Raven. There's Mama Raven looking
She's the old one, isn't she?
Wouldn't it be funny to own a Dalmatian and name him Dick?
And then this is
Mm.
she.
Yeah.
Spotted Dick.
That's Sheba.
Just saying.
That's Ryder.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a pretty dog right there.
Then
Yeah.
Jasper's over here. That's Jasper.
They're looking at each other like, okay, we're gonna get in a fight here.
Where's my treat? Where's my treat?
Yeah.
I got the treat.
Ah, there you go.
Yeah, my spoiled little rats wouldn't even
Yeah,
wouldn't even think of it. Got to buy them the dried chicken breasts and stuff. They're so spoiled.
Jasper, be careful.
Even when they're hungry, like she'll put their food out, and she makes their food. By the way, we don't. Their main diet. She makes rice, and she makes some chicken for them, and she actually cooks for them. And she'll put it out, and they'll just stare at it and just look at her and say. But if she sits there and feeds them, they'll eat every bit of it. Spoiled little bitches.
talk about spoiled shit.
Yeah,
I thought mine were bad.
Well, if she, you know what? Eventually, like if she doesn't feel like it, she doesn't do it. And eventually, they'll go eat it. They will.
Like, yeah,
Eventually, just like any other dog.
Yeah.
They get hungry enough, they'll eat.
they're gonna go eat. Yeah,
They'll eat.
So you still have kids, actually, is what it is.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Apparently, no end to it. They're 13 years old now, and they still run around like puppies. You know. So.
Mhm.
and Paco, I did try the Catalina dressing on the burrito.
Mhm.
I did 2 burritos, and it was and I put cheese on it, and so I had some packets of hot sauce from Taco Bell, and then added the Catalina on top of that. It was so good, the dogs just damn near didn't get those last 3 bites. They, was just like, they were all sitting over here whining. And I was like,
People call me crazy, but Catalina dressing on a burrito is good.
I got it.
I like Catalina dressing. I've never thought about putting it on a taco. Not that
Well, I hadn't either till he told me about it.
I would try anything. I'd put blue cheese on a taco. I don't care.
Yeah,
Probably so would I, but no, Catalina dressing on a burrito goes
I believe
really good.
It is good. I was surprised because I was adamant. I told him, I said, man, I was going to have burritos today, but I for too damn cold to get out and go buy some, just to go buy some salsa. So, or Paige pecani sauce. So, and he says, try Catalina. So I thought, well, what the hell? I thought, well, if I'm penny in for a pound, so I fixed 2 burritos. I figured if I'm going to do it, I might as well, choke. If I have to, the dogs will be eating well. you know. But
Mhm.
yeah, but oh, it was good. It really was pretty good. Matter of fact, when I get off the show tonight, I'm gonna go in there and fix another one. Yeah. So, anyways, yeah. So, how's the weather down there in your part of the country, Alexis?
It was chilly this morning. It was with the wind chill. It felt like it was 38 degrees,
Wow.
but it warmed right up. I mean,
Well,
like it got up
Yeah.
to. I think it got up to almost 70 today, something like that. So it's been good. But the car was saying that it was warmer because it's
Yeah. Well,
Cars lie, you know.
yeah.
tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going up to like 74, 75, something like that. So
Where'd
Lost sun?
Dominic go?
I don't know.
pure sunshine.
I don't know what was going on. So, yeah.
It was
Usually
chilly.
he at least says goodbye. So,
Can't believe she's working tomorrow. I was kind of looking forward to that. We were going to go to the Red Crab. It's one of those places that does
right. Yeah. Yeah.
the seafood in the in the bag, like the steamed seafood and like that.
Right. Yeah.
And it's really good.
Well, happy anniversary, by the way.
Oh no, it's not my anniversary, honey. It was my wife's.
Oh, it's her birthday. Well, happy
Yep.
birthday.
Yesterday was her birthday. Yep. But
Yeah.
she worked. We did a little something. You know, I bought her some gifts, and I bought her. I bought an ice cream cake.
What happened, Dominic?
I'm sorry. Could you wait till he comes in before you interrupt me?
Sorry.
I was telling a story. Hi, Dominic.
My bad. I do apologize. I
Not
did cut
even
right
here.
across. Well, I thought he was.
yeah, well, he's right down there.
Is he?
Yeah. Yeah. I put him in there.
He's in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's talking
anyways,
about.
you were talking about
talking
this
about as
restaurant
much as
that they steam the.
Is that how they cook it? Is by steaming it in the bag? Is that it's raw when it goes in, and then they?
Allegedly, I did.
I live in a landlocked area, so I don't get it.
Yeah, they cook them in the bag because they do it allegedly. I mean, I bet you it's par steamed, a whole bunch of stuff for them to keep up, and then whatever you order because they have different ones. You know what I mean? Like some will have scallops and shrimp, and king crab legs, and the other one will have something else. You know what I mean? You got choices of these different things,
like a mixed bag. Yeah,
and then you get to choose the sauce, and how hot it is, because there's a they make it pretty hot because
I'm truly jealous. We don't get seafood like that over here in Colorado. So
it's really good. Well, they have places like that all over the place, but you would think you'd have them in Florida, but that's the funny thing. We're not inundated by seafood places because they sell the seafood and it goes somewhere else.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Michael. We got one of the Toto brothers.
Hey. Hello.
Hey, Mike.
Hi,
Wow. How you doing, Mike?
Mikey. But yeah, it's a good place. They give you a lot. It's fresh.
Bang for your buck.
Be nice.
Yeah.
Mama Raven, you be
That's
nice.
not. They didn't invent that. There's restaurants like that all over the place.
Nice.
You open up the bag and it just steam comes in your face. And I got a little crazy the one time and I hated it because that sauce sounds good because you can combine. Yeah, put that and that and that and that and that. I didn't hate it, but it was just
Too much.
bad choice. Yeah. So you know what? Can't go wrong with garlic, butter, whatever.
Yeah.
Mikey, where you been?
Yeah, I was going to say it's been a few since I've seen him around.
Yeah.
Haven't seen him on in a while.
If that's really him.
Well, I'm pretty sure that's him.
Be careful. There's a lot of new scams right now that are very realistic, by the way.
That's true too. Yeah.
Watching articles on it, it's like, God, that would almost get me,
Yeah. But he did call Articus G. He called him Artco, so he at least knows who he is. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
And hi, Mikey. I just looked at the chat.
Articus
Yeah.
G. What's the
I
G?
don't. I still. Art, you've never given us a good explanation where the hell you came up with that silly ass name.
Is that from like What's Up G?
No, there's a channel that I follow called Time Goes History. They do a lot of history stuff, especially World War One, World War Two, in between the wars. And one of the guys, the narrators, his name is Spartacus Olson. And
Articus, okay.
yeah, so I thought, oh, that'd be. I was going to say Articus Olson, and I thought, that sounds.
Yes, yeah.
Articus Gordon, kind of like Wild Wild West versus,
Artemis Gordon, yeah,
Yeah.
okay, yeah,
So
I thought Gordon for some reason. I don't know why, because it can't be gangsta.
yeah,
What's up, G?
yeah,
hmm,
yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I always thought you stole you like not stole it, but you got the reference from like the Three Stooges meets Hercules show because there's an Articus in that show. So I
thought he got it from that Mel Brooks movie, Biggest Dixis or whatever.
oh,
Biggest
yeah,
Dickus? Is that what you think of when you look at art?
yeah. When I see that Articus, I'm thinking, yeah, Biggest Dickus, yeah.
Biggest Dickus. And what was his wife's name again?
Oh, I can't remember.
Oh God, it was. Wait a minute, Biggest Dickus. That is. Hold on. I can't believe I can't remember.
I thought because of your comedy background, I figured that's kind of where that came from.
Incontinentia buttock.
Now, I was Art Deco for a couple weeks. Yeah, Art
Deco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought, I'll just stick with my real name. Arthur.
Articus is your real name?
Articus is not your real name. Art is your real name.
Arthur.
Arthur is your real name. Yeah.
What's wrong with Arthur?
He doesn't want to get confused with the guy from WKRP Cincinnati.
Mm-hmm.
Or
WKRP.
that movie.
I like the name Arthur, actually.
I like
King of Camelot.
Yeah.
Arthur was a good movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cute.
Yeah.
And Douglas MacArthur, his father's name was Arthur MacArthur.
Arthur MacArthur.
And he was a general during the Civil War. And the Spanish American War.
Okay.
Yeah, because he was probably fighting people his whole life.
Yeah.
Arthur MacArthur.
Yeah.
So I became a general. I get it.
Well, and what's funny is the name MacArthur, the Mac actually means son of Arthur.
Mhm.
So in the Scots way of looking at things, he is Arthur, son of Arthur.
Yep.
Or Arthur MacArthur. Yeah.
Just like Carlson was the son of Carl.
Carl. Yeah.
Yep.
But it
Arthur
like with
Carlson, WKRP. That's where you're getting it from. I got it. All right.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah, WKRP. Yeah, that's
It's almost time for the great turkey drop.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
No, that's
humanity.
yeah.
God is my witness. I thought they could fly.
I thought yeah. Mhm.
That's such a classic. That's just
Watch it every Thanksgiving. It's one of my favorite shows.
it's like a classic. It's like
Free on Daily
They
Motion.
weren't frozen turkey,
Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean,
oh yeah.
giving a lot more injuries at that point in time.
Well, I went into one of the stores here, and they were actually doing turkey bowling with frozen turkeys.
We
You
do.
know.
We did that at the bowl at the St.
Yeah.
Louis one couple of years. I think at least 1 year. It was actually a couple of years. It was a charity. So we did a lot of charity events, there, and they decided not the whole time, but you know what I mean. They got frozen turkeys and actually slid them down the lanes, And,
Oh my God.
Yeah, and hit the pins and like that. And it's just a bad idea because the packaging opens up and the turkey's all over.
Yeah.
It's just bad.
Yeah,
Dumb,
you
dumb,
got
dumb.
stuffing all over the place. Yeah.
They weren't cooked, Art.
But it could spread to frozen giblets.
Yeah, there you go. Hmm.
Gizzard.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. We gave away a lot. We gave away a bunch of turkeys. If you came to whatever that event was, you got a free turkey. Yeah, can't do that now. Actually,
Yeah.
turkey's still cheap.
Yeah, it is cheaper than
Hey,
most other
people
meats right
trying
now.
to stretch their budget, but they're buzzard. Trying to stretch their budget. A turkey's a great idea. You know, I mean, you got a upfront investment of $20-something, but I mean, you can eat on one a good size one for a week. You know, just saying. You know, and it's good for you.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan of turkeys, especially
Yeah.
after watching how they're grown and stuff. It's like,
How they're grown.
yeah, how they grow turkeys. Yeah,
Yeah,
how they
they-
raise turkeys.
Yeah, they put the feet in the ground and they grow up.
How they.
They have a bad life. Is that what you're saying?
No, it's what they add to. It's all the chemical treatment that they've got. Butterball, especially.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the, just the.
Oh no, hell no!
living
They're
conditions that they
domesticated
because
turkeys are
taste
dumber than a box
that
of
adds
rocks.
to the
Anyway,
flavor,
yeah.
sorrow, and depression.
No, I wouldn't
It's
worry
the same
about
with
that.
The processing of the turkey is the part that gets you.
Yeah, well, James was a manager of a butterball turkey farm
Right.
for about 8 years,
And they
and
inject those things with all kinds of stuff.
and the way they processed those through theirs, they were, 80,000 turkeys every 8 weeks.
Wow.
Well,
Well,
again, and people because they inject them with whatever they're
With growth, yeah, with
no. Once they're dead, I'm talking about they actually inject
yeah.
them so that you can just put it in the oven without even covering it, and it'll cook properly and golden brown and
Right,
easy
yeah.
peasy Japanesey. But what is it that they're sticking in there? That makes people concerned. But my thinking is, boy, it tastes good, so I don't care.
Yeah, I know, right?
I really don't.
Most things that taste good or bad for you anyway.
Yeah.
So
Absolutely,
enjoy it while you can. Life's short.
that's
Roy,
right.
No, I
I
don't
gotta
think-
get going. Take care.
Oh,
of
you got to go.
everybody.
Okay,
Good
you
night.
may be
everybody.
right. It might have been Monty
Good night, Art.
Python.
Yeah.
And
See
if-
ya.
And if
All right,
And if
See
you're
you, Art.
concerned, if you're concerned about that, see Art, you can buy free range turkeys. You don't have to buy the
Yeah,
ones in the
yeah.
store. You buy They sell turkeys. They're expensive.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, not really, comparatively
No.
speaking.
Well, if I was really worried about it, I could go down here and kill my own turkey, and be done with it. But that's too much like work. That's why I just don't eat. I eat processed ham instead. I like the way they kill, all the chemicals they added to processed ham.
But all the poor little ham babies that
I
aren't
don't
running
need
around.
that all
I
night.
know. Yeah,
Give me
yeah.
my chemical meat.
No, I do order a ham, but it's a spiral cut and it's smoked here locally. So, but yeah, because we got tired of eating turkey. Because hell, when you got that many turkeys, he was always every time we'd go up to visit, he'd send us back with 20 pounds of turkey meat. Because they have to every day go in there and kill a turkey, and they have to take part of it and send off for testing, or they have to run it through their testing thing. They have a way. They have a thing there where they test the turkeys, make sure they're not diseased.
Right.
Because otherwise they got to kill off the whole flock. And so they go in there and then they cut out the fillets and the breast and those butterball turkey breasts are pretty good size. So they were packing up in the fridge. So every time Judy and I'd go up there to visit, or every time they'd come down here, they'd bring back a whole crap load of turkey breasts. And I just got tired of it. So, and James didn't like it because he got sick of seeing turkeys, so he was kind of turned off of turkeys too. So we just started going to ham for Thanksgiving, and and Christmas we actually do a lowland boil, Cajun boil. for Christmas. So
Lamb, you said?
no, lowland, LAND.
Lowland boil? What are you boiling?
It's shrimp, sausage, potatoes, corn, and
Crayfish?
use yeah, or crayfish. Yeah, you could use crayfish. I'm not a fan of them, so
No, neither am I.
Yeah.
I was just asking, is that what you do? 'Cause
Yeah,
whenever
yeah.
you hear boil, it's either shrimp or crayfish.
Right, yeah, you shrimp or crayfish. It's a Cajun boil. It's got you got the potatoes, you got the corn, you got kielbasa or summer sausage that you boil it all up. Last thing you do, you boil the potatoes and the corn first, the frozen corn, niblets and little short sections, and then you throw in the of course you while you're boiling all this, you're running uh you're boiling it in Cajun seasoning in water, obviously a big pot of it, and then you drain it all after it's all done. You add that just before it's done, you throw in the sliced up summer sausage or kielbasa sausage, Polish sausage or whatever, and then the last thing you do is throw in the shrimp just before you take it off, because if you put them in, they turn into
Rubber.
much. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
So you throw them in very last, and then you drain it all, put out a big plastic on the table, and just dump it out there. Everybody comes by, and you got a scoop, and they just put it on their plate. And
Well, that's what this restaurant is like that I go to.
yeah,
It's
yeah,
a boil. It's a boil bag. That's
right, right, yeah. Cool.
But they do it right. It's never like overcooked or nasty. It's always
Right, yeah,
been
yeah,
there 3 or 4 times, and it's been great
yeah.
every
Well,
time. Maybe I'll go by myself if she doesn't want to go.
there you go.
Yeah, I'll have a birthday drink for her.
Yeah, yeah, there you go. Especially if she's going to be working anyways, you might as well go enjoy
No,
it.
she works. She works during the day. That's why we were talking. I said, "Well, how about you?"
Ah,
She's not. She's
going to get a flu shot. So
flu
yeah,
shot on the way home. She makes it sound like they hit her with a hammer whenever she goes there. So,
yeah,
the arm
yeah,
gets sore. So,
yeah.
because her arm's
So,
only like that big, thick.
yeah, she's a little bitty. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
But I'm going to go on for about 2 more minutes, and then we're going to cut it off tonight. So,
Yeah.
So-
Well, we do this. We do turkey for Thanksgiving. Like
well, Michael, cool cat.
24-pound turkey again last year, and this is the first. I failed this past year. I usually am able to eat my way through because it's just me and her and the dogs.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
They're big, So, I didn't make it. I had to throw some turkey away this past year. That's a shame. That's wrong.
FTFO.
This year, I'm ready.
Are you ready? Okay.
Yeah. Well, she keeps every year got bigger. I now we're up to 24 pounds. It's ridiculous. What about that? 24? It's just me and her. But
yeah, that's the hell.
That's
I don't
the
even.
size of turkey I
yeah.
do for my family. Thanksgiving, right?
it's massive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
But
yeah. You have a lot more family, guaranteed.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I got a lot of kids.
Yeah.
I got a lot of really big boys that like to chow down on turkey. So
I tell you what's good is a deep fried turkey.
yes,
Yes,
Delicious.
yes.
I only had it one time, and one of my dad's friends had a big Thanksgiving get together, and one of his sons had a big, vat fryer and fried
Right.
up
Yeah.
a turkey. And it was tender and crispy. It was nice.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Patrick did that one time. Fired up fried a turkey for us, and it was good. There's when we'd go down to Texas, down to the Rio Grande Valley in the wintertime, they have a flea market there, and there was this place that sold, I guess they were smoked turkey legs,
Okay.
and they were big ass turkey legs. They had one of them, roach coaches or whatever you call them, wagon, there at the flea market, and those damn things, they were good, but they tasted like ham. It was whatever they smoked them or however they did it. It was like you're walking around. It's a huge, like a ham leg, except it was turkey, but it tasted like ham. So yeah,
look like a Viking with a big old chunk of meat.
yeah, that was it, man. Walking around with Judy and I would share it, and it'd usually last us for 2 days, because we'd put it we'd get back to the trailer and put it in the, and we'd buy a 50-pound bag of grapefruits while we're there, and
That's what I had when we went to go. Do you ever hear of a place called Medieval Times? It's one of those places where you're in the audience and they're jousting and there's like a storyline and
I
Right.
went to one
Yeah.
of those in Vegas. Yeah.
yeah. Well, we got one in Kissimmee, but not too far from the park. Well, down there where all the shit is,
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
towards Disney World and all that. And when I lived in St. Cloud, it was kind of local, so we went there, and that's what they fed us.
Oh, no.
They give us these pewter plates, by the way, and no silverware. There's no because they didn't have silverware.
Right.
You
Yeah.
had to eat with your hands. So they gave us like a potato that you had to pick up and eat. And I think I can't remember. I do remember the meat though, which was a giant turkey leg. That's we were hard chomping on this.
Yeah.
And then on top of it, your section, you were assigned a knight, and we had the blue knight. Well, that day, I guess it was his turn to win because he won the whole thing and won the hand of the princess. And there's like this big storyline.
The whole shtick. Yeah.
Yeah, it was fun. It was fun. It's a good time.
Up in Branson, Dolly Parton has a show up there. I forgot what it's called. And we went up there. She's not at it, but it's a rodeo type show, which was good. But you go there, you sit down, and they start serving, whatever the food. It's a sit down meal. You get to watch the whole, stagecoach running around there. The problem is you're sitting there eating, and all this goddamn horse shit and dust is flying up while you're trying to eat your soup and your food. It's like, God, what the hell were they thinking? Because it really does not add to the flavor of the.
It does add to the flavor because that's like medieval times. You have to have dirt in your food.
Yeah, well,
There's dirt in all their food.
Yeah, but it was. Yeah, it was. It was because they had like Civil War reenactments and all of this shit. It's like what that has to do with Dolly Parton. I don't know. She was from Tennessee. They lost anyways. I'm sorry, but they lost. Unfortunately, they lost the war of Northern aggression. But
Of Northern aggression.
Yeah. That's what they call it down here in the South. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's a joke. You sound like a Democrat.
It is a joke. Yeah. Yeah. Yep. That's right. You guys
start a war and say it's the Northern aggression. I'm sorry. What?
Yes. That's right. You do live in the South too. I forgot that Florida is considered part of the South.
I'm more South than you there, homie.
Yeah, I know you are. Yeah, you're a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was funny. I had to look. I had to look, but when we were down in Harlingen, Texas, we were actually south of the tip of Florida. We were actually further south than the tip of Florida.
Okay.
I did not know that when we'd go down there. I thought the tip of Florida was as far south, but no, it turns out when you get down there across the Rio Grande Valley.
Well, don't forget the Keys, though. The Keys go.
Well, yeah. That's not counting the Keys. We're talking about mainland Florida,
The Keys go quite a bit.
Yeah, they do.
Below that, yeah.
The islands don't count. That's what it's saying.
Why? They got towns. They're Florida towns on those little islands.
Yeah.
And they're connected by long bridges.
See, that's why I'll never go to the Keys. I am not driving across that damn much water in a bridge. I'm sorry. I went to South Padre Island, and the last time we were there, right after we came back, we'd gotten back and we were headed up here back home. And while we were on our way home, a ferry tug hit the damn bridge and collapsed the bridge and killed a bunch of people. And we just been on it 2 days before. It's like, see, you never get me on one of them long overwater bridges again.
Because that shit happens all the time. Come on, Lloyd.
Yeah.
Please.
Well, hey, it happened twice because it happened down there and then
in Baltimore.
It happened here in Oklahoma too. It happened dropped down the I-40 bridge crossing the Arkansas Navigational Canal. Guy fell asleep and rammed it and dropped it, and people were on it. And
I don't know. See, I want to someday, bucket list, jump on the motorcycle and go down the Keys. Stay at a couple of places on the way. It's a nice run. But you got to go with people you like.
Yeah.
Hell, just going for a ride around Lake Okeechobee is 4.5 hours. But going down there, you need a couple of days. But I'm looking forward to that. And going over the bridges is awesome. What are you talking about? Have you been down to Delmarva? You had to have been on the Delmarva Peninsula, like go down to the Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. You ever done
No.
that? Oh, it's awesome. How many miles is that? How many? Oh, where's Art? Art would have spit it out by now.
Yeah.
Chesapeake Bay Bridge Tunnel. It's a tunnel and a bridge. You know, you're above the water, you're below the water. You never heard of that?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'd heard of it, but
I've been across it a couple of times.
Wow.
Because I used to live up north, you know.
Yeah.
But I love it. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I'm not even fond of going through the Eisenhower Tunnel there in Colorado.
17.
But it's better than going over Loveland Pass. I'll say that much.
17.6 miles.
Especially in the winter.
Oh, wow. 17 miles.
Yeah,
wow.
Almost 18. Saving travel is about 95 miles in your journey. Because if you don't do that, you got to go inland and go down 95 and go. It links Virginia mainland near Norfolk, Virginia Beach with the Eastern Shore.
Oh, okay.
Bridges, land roads, and 2 underwater tunnels. Oh, wow. It's very cool. You know,
yeah.
Someday, now that they have drones, there's places to stop and pull off. It's that long that there's actually gift shops and bathrooms and stuff.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Class 1 vehicles, a one-way toll costs $16.
Yeah, and then you got to turn around and spend another $16 to get back.
Yeah.
32 both ways.
30,
or you could drive the extra 95 miles and
go spend $32 just on that part of it. Yeah, instead of just $32 round trip. And I can see doing that. Okay. Yeah. Well, guys, we've gotten an hour and a half out of the show, and I think I'm going to go ahead and call the show tonight. I want to thank everybody who stuck with us, and Dominic, who was here but wasn't.
I don't know what's happened to my video.
Okay.
Oh, at least you have audio now. We were
talking. You got audio. We weren't hearing you for the longest time, but then you don't always say that much, anyways. But yeah. So, I don't know what happened to it. So,
it just disappeared.
Yeah.
Just said no video.
You've never looked better.
Yeah. Well, at least there's not as much glare on this screen as there usually is. So.
Hey now, leave the bald-headed guys alone. You know, leave them alone.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
So, all right, guys. Everybody, thanks everybody that was in the chat. I appreciate y'all being here, and I'll see you guys either Thursday night or Saturday night on Bill's show, or next Monday here. So, anyways, I got to find the little buttons where I can push it. There we go. All right. Goodbye, everybody.
Good night, folks.
Good night.
Well, now